wanted to do a nail area tour, kind of like how I film my videos, where I sit and do my swatching and how I do my photos. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around and show you the beginning of my little table and then the end of my little table. So let's go ahead and jump on in. Alright, so I apologize about the lighting. It's later in the day, but the first spot I want to talk about is where I store my little tripod that I use for my swatch videos. This is just a little table, or yeah, table tripod, and you can adjust it to however you want. I have it super down low and close to the table so I can do my swatching. And then I have my macro lenses, and then I have stamping plates, a binder of stamping plates here. These are just my round stamping plates that I keep in here. And then in the first drawer is just some craft scissors. You can use craft scissors sometimes for nail art. And this drawer sometimes doesn't want to open. I have various different things in there. My little stars that I use sometimes for photos, and just all kinds of different stuff. That's the first drawer. The next drawer is cups that I like to use for water marbling, some nail wheels that I've tested. Of course, you've seen that for my stamping video, my testing the drugstore polishes, and then gel stuff, more swatch sticks and things. And then on the next drawer, literally this drawer is filled to the brim with nail art things, like nail studs, glitters, powders, everything and anything you could imagine is in there, and I really need to go through and just organize it all. It's just a mess right now, but there's that drawer. And then moving on over, we have my little container that has all of my nail files and my nail art brushes and everything in there. And then I keep like my acetone and my base coats and everything right here. That way it's really easy for me to get to for my swatching. And then this right here is going to be a video next week. This is LA Color nail polish remover pads. And we'll see how they do. I don't know. It's a test. We'll see. And then if you're wondering what I'm doing with all of these OPI nail polishes, I thought about decluttering them, but I don't think so. I've hardly wore them. So I'm thinking about swatching them all and just sharing them on my Instagram page. And then back here we have my succulent. Got that at Walmart for like $5. And then we have my bonsai tree, and it's doing really well. And then we have my silicone mat. Now underneath my silicone mat I have like a piece of, what is this, poster board. And I do test stamps on here. Sometimes that's what you're seeing there. I was testing nail polishes. But it's just underneath here to protect the table, just in case there is any kind of spills. This is my nail silicone mat. I do want to get a clear one. Instead of the black one, I do want to get a clear. Okay, so moving on, we have my money tree, which I'm not sure what's going on with it. It's all going to one side, and I don't know how to fix it. I really don't know how to fix it. Then we have my little nail board. I got this at Walmart for like $2 or $3, and I just write down things that I want to do or need to get done that week. You can see I have some things on here as ideas. I already did this, so I could mark that off. But yeah, that's just kind of, and I have little business cards from where I've ordered from companies. Whoops. I have a bunch of those. I need to put a little bin or binder together to put those in. And then, alright, this is how I take my photos for my nail art. This is my setup. And my husband made the light box for me. And this was his lamp right here, but I took it from him and put it up there. He's got to get another lamp for his area. He does videos as well. And there was a piece of tissue paper there, but this lamp fell through and burst burst the paper, so I figured there's no point in even like replacing it because it looks fine without it. I use 3 lamps for my photos, and this is a tripod that I got from Walmart, I do believe, and it's really nice and sturdy. I do believe it was $15 or $20. It's really good quality. And these are just the lamps that I use. These are just from Walmart, and they work fine. They work fine. And I really like this lamp because it has little storage areas so you can store things in there, and I really like that. And it has outlets so you can plug in other lamps. I have a lamp plus, no, I have both lamps plugged into this lamp. And then here's the other lamp. And I do have my light box here. My husband built this. I don't know if I said that already. My husband built this light box for me. And then I just got the velvet at Walmart. I can't remember how much it was, but I got it at Walmart. And it's really good. It doesn't have any flashback. Like, it's not shiny. So and I always wanted a black background. And I love black backgrounds. I don't know. There's something about it. But I think the velvet looks so good. And then I just have it set up, my light box set up on a, what is this? This is a helmet box, like a bicycle helmet box. And then I have this lamp on a book, because it was just all too low before. And now it's just so easy for me to walk up and just put my hand in and take the photos. So I really like this setup, and I really need to get a couple more lamps. That way I don't have to mess with this setup, so I can sit over there and do my nail swatching, and not have to touch these lamps. So, and then the last part of my work area is where I store, sorry it's so dark, this is where I store just spare like fabric. You've probably seen, maybe sometimes I use this furry fabric, and yeah, that just happened. That lamp just fell through again, so I've got to figure out how to fix that. It keeps falling through. I just kind of lean it on there, and that's probably why it's falling through. So yeah, it's probably going to fall again. But this I just asked for at Walmart for some shaggy white fabric, and they gave me some, like cut it. They cut me way more than I needed, so they just like gave me the rest of the roll. And that's what I use for some of my photos. And then I have some spare, velvet, and I don't know why it's not. Alright, so that is my nail area. If you all were curious how I set up and do everything, I just thought it'd be a fun little video to show you all what I do. I usually will sit in here with my radio going, and we'll listen to music while I do my nail stuff. And yes, I do have a fan going when I do it. I forgot to show you all this. This is a fan that my husband got me from Walmart. This is a confined space where I'm working, and sometimes I do get a headache from sitting here from the fumes, so I have to open the window, and then I turn on the fan and the ceiling fan, and it helps. It helps. But I'm still in here with a lot of fumes, and that's something I gotta work on. But yeah, that is pretty much my area, my nail area. I'm really happy that I have a designated area to work in and do everything in, and I can just be in here while the kids are at school and my husband's at work, and I can just focus on doing my nail stuff. I also wanted to go ahead and mention that I do have a Patreon now. If anybody wants to support me on Patreon, I will leave the link down below. I really would love to get a new camera. I'm going to flip the camera around. I would really love to get a new camera to record with, and to be able to have more manual settings, and also new collections from nail polish companies like Mainstream. I don't swatch for any mainstream brands, and they're expensive to buy, like full collections, like Essie collections and stuff. I would love to be able to swatch mainstream nail polishes, but I just don't have the spare funds. So that's why I opened a Patreon. If you all want to help out, that is awesome. You all already help out a lot by commenting and liking and subscribing. So thank you all for that. Thank you all for watching today, and I will see you all next week with a few videos. I have a swatch video for Glam Polish. They have some beautiful nail polishes releasing next week. And I have that review of that nail polish remover. And then there was another one I had planned on doing, but thank you all for watching, and thank you all so much for your time. I will talk to you all soon.